is up, guys? Luke from Luke Learns, long distance shot here. Just wanted to explain for beginners what you actually need for vlogging. Just the camera setup, how to set up your camera. I feel like that will help you guys immensely. So let's get into this little tutorial here. We're gonna just talk about first the gear, because like everybody cares about the gear and that's what matters to most people, so we're gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna set the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. You'll be able to hear me. Let's get into this. Okay, so it might seem obvious, but you need the camera. Whatever your camera, if you sorted through the mountain of cameras that the internet has to offer, you'll find one that you think fits your needs. Hopefully you pick the right one. Camera, obviously. With the camera, it'll come with batteries. Battery life matters, so always get like extras if you can afford it, and then get SD cards. That is the camera that is ready to go. So the next thing you'd actually want to worry about is the external audio. So every camera ever, the internal mics that are built into it, they suck. So personally, because I vlog with the Lumix GX85 and not the G7 that I'm on right now, I use a Zoom recorder, Zoom H1, and a lav mic, the Purple Panda. Just run that through your shirt, run the lav mic down, and then turn it on, record while you're recording your video. It's a dual audio. It's a little more work in post-production because you have to like match up the mouth movements to whatever you recorded, but it doesn't hurt that much. Other than that, you can use a camera mounted mic. It's gonna be way better whatever you buy usually than the mic mounts. I use a Rode Video Micro just because it works really good on the Micro Four Thirds system and it sounds good, and it's only $60. So I also have a Tascam 598, I think. And that one, it sounds really good too. It's just bigger, it's battery operated. Either one of those for budget mics. The other thing is get your mic. Make sure your camera that you do get is compatible with the mic that you plug in. Otherwise, you're going to have to do something like I got with the dual audio. If you're going to do vlogging, you're going to have to do one of those two things. A camera mounted microphone or the lav mic. The lav mics are actually going to probably give you the best audio quality, just so you know. But a lot of people don't use them because it's just like plug in this mic and go. Word to the wise. The last thing that is important, that's pretty obvious though. The last thing that's pretty obvious is getting a tripod. I'm on like a full travel tripod right now. I can extend this if I adjust it. I've got like a pan and tilt head on here. I can extend this sucker like way out here if I wanted to. Get some cool vertical point of view shots. But you're probably not going to want to vlog with that. So I actually, most of the time, will use this guy. It is a little 6-inch. I think these are like $6 on Amazon. A little tripod. I'll set this all up. So you can see this mounts. It's a screw. Mounts on. Match it up. And it snaps on. And then you can actually twist this little dial. And you won't be able to pop it off as easy. But for vlogging, I'm not going to assume you have either the mic mounted on top or I have my lav mic plugged in. And just so you know, a lot of lav mics actually, you could plug them directly into the camera. You can tether yourself so you have to be arm's length away at all times or however long the cable is. But you could use a lav mic straight to the camera if your camera has the mic input. My GX85 does not have the mic input, so I don't use it. Yeah, after that, you're good to vlog, man. Make sure your power's on. Make sure your camera turns on. Make sure you have an SD card in there. All cameras will give you a warning if you don't have either one. You don't get a warning if your camera has no battery. Plug it all in, and then start shooting. You know, just get used to your camera. Get used to holding a camera in public, walking, talking. It's actually pretty easy if you do fear it, because you could just look in the lens. And if someone yells something, you don't have to acknowledge them. I mean, you might look weird to your audience, but like you don't have to acknowledge them. I mean, just keep walking. I always just say what's up or whatever, and it's cool. Yeah, that's all you need to start with the setup for vlogging. Next video, we're going to talk about camera settings for vlogging, and hopefully I can help you guys out a little bit. I think that made sense. Like, I think this video made more sense than my last video, but let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. I'd love it. I love answering comments, especially good questions that a lot of people have lately to some of my older videos. So, yeah, I just want to do this short little how to set up a vlogging camera. Thanks for watching. Luke out. Luke deuces. Catch you on the flip side.